Hello everyone, my name's Jene. Welcome to Diamond Painting Reviews by Jene. Today's video I have an unbagging to do, which you can tell it's already unbagged. Unfortunately, I didn't realize my battery was almost dead and it conked out just after I had unbagged it. So these two paintings came to me from fgnormal.com. On July 26th, Reese from fgnormal.com had reached out to me to see if I would be interested in doing a product review for their store. And I said yes. So they asked me to pick out a few items from their store. They did give me a price limit, which was perfectly good for me. So I picked out these two paintings and we're going to check them out and see how they fare with the other stores. So again, this is a new store to me and I went on their website. They have tons and tons of fun and beautiful paintings on their website. Not only do they have paintings, but they have a variety of different types of DIY diamond painting items like notebooks, bookmarkers. They even have boxes, which I thought were kind of cute. So I will have the link down below in the description if you're interested in taking a look. But let's see how their paintings fare with other paintings that we receive from like AliExpress, Amazon, and those places. Now, one thing I'm going to point out right off the hop is that it's poured glue. I'm really happy to see that because of the way it was packaged. And I'm going to show you what. It came in this, and yeah, I'm not really fond of paintings coming in packages like this. The only reason for that is when you have a painting this size, you're going to have problems. And the corner here was bent up a bit. But because it is poured glue, you can put it in between a box spring and a mattress and let it sit there for a few days. It will flatten it out and straighten out any wrinkles or any problems that could have occurred during its travel. Now this one comes in its own little bubble wrap and we'll open this one in just a minute. So let's take a look at this one here. Okay, so this painting is a 65 by 50 centimeter. And I really liked the image. Now, the thumbnail is going to be too small to show you, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to insert a picture right here. Now, that's what this painting is going to look like once this is completed. So let's take a look and see what we have here. So here are the drills and then their toolkit. So they've got a basic toolkit, a green tray, no cutout, no spout, a few Ziploc bags, a plate of wax, and a pink pen. And then you've got your drills here. Now I really like the way their drills are packaged. So let's roll this the opposite direction and see if we can get this to straighten out a little bit better. Now this is a oil canvas. And we're just going to try to straighten this guy up a bit. I'm really excited because when I saw this painting, I thought, ooh, I gotta have that one. But we're just going to let this sit for just a second here and let it, there we go, straighten out. Well, it's not 100% straight, but you know what? It's okay. So a couple of things I'm going to point out that I really do like about this painting. One is their legend. Their legend is a good size, so I'm just going to bring that up so you can see that. And it's on both the right-hand side and the left-hand side. The symbols look very clear. So let's take a look at the schematic really quick and see if there is any abnormal symbols. So it looks like, this is good. So all of the symbols are uppercase letters. And I don't see any letters that would give me any difficulties in regards to similarities. So that's a good thing as well. The only thing that I might be a little concerned about, and I'll bring this up to you so that you can see. Just turn this around here. I don't know if you'll be able to see that, but without the glare. Let me move my light just a second here. There. Kind of get the glare out of there. All right. So you may see some T's in there. The T's are black, and with that brown background, that might be a bit of a problem. And I hope my camera is focusing because I can't tell if it is or not. So that's the only issue that I can see as far as the symbols are concerned, that the T's are black and they're behind a black or dark background. The F's are also a black, but the background isn't as dark as the T's. Yeah, so that would be the only thing that I would be concerned about as far as that. You will need to have a light pad for this darker area, so that way you can tell or see, I guess, those T's and F's. But all in all, it looks really good. So that glare, I'm telling you, I have tried just about every way, shape, or form I can do with lighting in this room, and it just doesn't seem to work. So I do apologize for the glare. What I'm going to do is pause the camera. I'm going to bring the camera down so that we can actually take a good look at this drill field and the schematics. We'll be right back. All right, everyone, we're back, and let me show you the schematic again. Just going to move it over here. And as you can see, the schematic is very clear. It's a perfect size. It's not too big, it's not too small. So you can actually make out that schematic very well. Okay, and then I'm going to move this because I find that when you remove the protective coating off of that, you can actually see it a little bit better. So I'm going to point out that area again, right, oops, without touching it. There we go. Right there is where you're going to see the T's. I'm going to move my finger because it'll focus on my finger. But if you can see those T's and those F's, you can see what I'm talking about. The T is black and the F is black. Now the F is in a lighter background, so it's a little bit easier to see, but those T's are going to be a little bit difficult. So that's why I mean you're going to need a light pad for this particular painting. And I will tell you, it is very tacky. So I'm just going to do this, and you can see that it's pretty tacky. Okay. So let's put this back on. I love the fact that this is poured glue though. Okay, so now that we've done that, I'm going to go ahead and pause the camera again so I can bring you guys back up. We're going to take a look at the drills. We'll be right back. All right, so if you're sensitive to the sound of the bag opening, please go ahead and mute your devices until you see me stop struggling with the bag. Then you know it's safe to come back on. All right, that was quick. One thing I noticed right off is that they package their drills somewhat similar to a few other stores that we know, and I really like the fact that they do have them packaged like this. The one thing I'm noticing right off is that they are not DNC coated. So if you save your drills, you might want to have to match up the colors. They definitely are not DNC coated. So that's the one downfall for that, but I do like the fact that they have them packaged the way they do. And let's take a look at some of these colors because they're really pretty. So we've got some light grays and some corals, a dark gray there. It's kind of a mustard brown, mustard yellow. Looks like we got a hitchhiker here. Some light tans. And then, ooh, somebody got crushed. That's not good. This one got lucky. It's still okay, but it got caught up in an air pocket there. So, okay. Some dark blue here. And then we have the longer strand. So then we've got some really beautiful off-whites, some tans, a really beautiful yellow, really pretty, some more tan, some more corals. That's a dark gray, some, that's kind of it's a bluish gray color. It's not quite gray, but it's not quite blue. This is almost like a mint gray. Another dark gray, mint green with another hitchhiker, and some brown. Now, I've taken a look at these drills and they look really, really good. I see some dimpling, but not very much. And even with the dimples I do see, it's not anything I'm concerned about at all. These look beautiful. These are really nice drills. Okay, so by saying that, we're going to grab a tray because I am a strong believer in checking out drills, and I want to make sure that we look at one of the darker colors. So let's take a look at these drills. Those are nice. Look at those drills. Those are beautiful drills. And as I said, I don't see any issues with these drills at all. There is some dimpling, but very, very minor. I don't see any garbage in this at all. Very pretty drills. So that is, oops, the dark blue color. And I just spilled a ton of them. So I'm going to have to put these in a separate plastic bag. Do I have one handy? Yes. So let's put these in a bag. And then I want to take a look at one more color. I do apologize for the dogs. They're getting a little restless, so I'm really sorry. Let's get those in there. Emmett. Emmett. Okay. Now, as I said, these are not DNC coated, so you'll have to be very careful. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to cut out this portion here. And I'm going to put that in the bag. There. Okay, So there's that one. So let's take a look. Let's see. Let's take a look at this brown one here. Here we go. Look at that. Really, really pretty. And as I said, I see some dimpling, but nothing to be concerned about. I don't see any what I call trailings, which is the resin that spills over and it kind of leaves that overlap there. I don't see that. I don't see any tails or nubs. Really, really beautiful drills. So we're just going to put these back because I don't think I have another Ziploc close by. Actually, I'm just going to leave it like this for right now to get that out of the way. So the drills are very nice. I do like them. The one thing that I would have loved to have seen is if they were DNC coated, but at this point, I'm really happy with the quality of the drills. So definitely not disappointed there at all. Okay, let's put those off to the side there. Okay, so let's do a measurement here. I want to see if this painting is true to size. So this painting says it's a 65 by 50 centimeter. In fact, sorry, I'm just going to go ahead and zoom you guys back out here so you can see what I'm doing. There we go. So again, it's a 65 by 50. So let's measure this and see if it's true to size. So if I measure it from the edge of the canvas to the edge, it is 64 3/4 inches, or 64 3/4 centimeters. Now it could be 65 if this was completely flat, but I'm going to say, yeah, you know what, I'm going to say it's 65. So from this end to this end is 50 centimeters. So they go by the entire canvas, not the drill area. So the drill area is 59.5, 45. So 59 centimeters by 45 centimeters. So that's what the drill area is. So my first impression of this painting, I really do like it. I would have preferred this to be shipped in a box, and the reason why is because of the size. Again, because it's poured glue, you can stick this in between a mattress and a box spring, and that should flatten this all out and really straighten it out. If this was double-sided adhesive, I would really be worried. But because it's poured glue, I'm not that concerned. I do like the fact that they have the schematics on both sides of the painting. The schematic is perfect size. It's not too big and it's not too small. The drill area is crystal clear. The only problem I can see with the drill area is the F and the T's, because they're behind a dark background and the letter itself is black. Other than that, I don't see any major issues. The canvas looks really nice. You're going to need a light pad for this darker area. I use a light pad all the time, so it's not something I'm, not used to. It's a beautiful painting, and I look forward to doing this and going over the post review with you. Again, this is my first impression. I do like how they have the painting. I like the size, everything. The only thing that I have to say that the only thing that I would say to the store in regards to this painting is, with a painting this size, you may want to consider putting it and shipping it in a box. If you're going to ship it in the plastic bag, then I would suggest then at that point to put it around a foam core. That way it protects the canvas while it's going through its travels. But I have to say, I'm very impressed with the poured glue, and the drills are phenomenal. Very nice drills. So that is this one. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pause the camera, and we're going to bring out the second painting. We'll be right back. Alrighty, we're back again, and this is the second painting. I went ahead and cut the top so that we can get to the canvas quickly. This is a peacock painting, and let's unravel it. Ooh, and it's also poured glue. We're going to roll this one the opposite direction so that we can actually take a look at it. The back of the canvas looks really nice. So we're just going to let this sit in this position for a bit so we can get it to straighten out. This one's going to be dark. This one will definitely need a light pad. So here we go. And it is definitely small. Now, most of you know me, and I like my big paintings. So this is what I would definitely classify as a snack size painting. This is a 30 by 40 centimeter. It also has your schematic on both sides of the painting. The schematic is perfect size. It is easy to see, easy to read. This schematic has numbers and letters, capital letters, which is nice. This little painting has 25 colors. Wow. Okay. That's a lot of color for a little painting. So we're going to take this back. See if we can smooth it out a bit. Now, you guys know me and plastic do not get along, but I'm going to attempt this. I am going to attempt this. So let's see how this fares. Hey, oh, there's a little bit of a wrinkle there, but I actually got it down. So let's take this side. I just don't like clear plastic protective sheets. I'm not a fan of the opaque paper either. I like my parchment paper. It's a lot easier for me. I don't have to worry about the not being able to see my drill field, and that's the reason why I choose parchment paper. You can still see the drill field and still see all the symbols underneath that parchment paper, but it's not this clear, unbelievably nasty plastic. And that isn't the store. That's just my personal preference. So I'm just letting you know. I like my parchment paper. Anyway, let's take a look at the schematic here. Try to get the glare out. So as you can see, very, very clear, very easy to read. And again, I'm so sorry for I'm trying to get, there we go. There we go. Well, sort of. Here we go. But as you can see, the symbols, excuse me, the symbols are numbers and capital letters. So you go 1 through, looks like through 8 or 9. Yeah, 1 through 8. And then you've got your capital letters. Very easy to read. Let me see here. Okay, so the drill field is clear. But I can already tell I'm going to have a little bit of an issue with the 4s. So let me pull this back so you can see what I'm talking about. So there's your drill field. And the 4s are going to be a little bit more, oops, sorry, my camera doesn't want to focus. But the 4s are right in that dark area, and they look more like stick people. But that could be because I'm not wearing my magnifiers either. The green areas there, I can see the symbols pretty well. And then in this area too, you can see the symbols are pretty clear. And so sorry, my camera's like, what are you doing? So, yeah. So this one definitely will need a light pad. It is dark. And as I said before, I strongly use my light pad anyway, so it's nothing new for me. The only one concern that I have with this painting, besides the number 4, is the size. This is a 30 by 40, as I said before, and I'm going to be really curious to see how how this is going to turn out, if it's going to pull out a lot of detail or not. A lot of us diamond painters know that bigger is better, but that's not necessarily always true. So we'll see about this one. It is going to be pretty. I can see the details in the viewfinder far better than I can by looking at it straight on. Now this is a square drill. So these are squares. So let's flip this upside down. Again, if you're sensitive to the sound of the opening bag, please go ahead and mute your devices until you see me stop struggling with the bag. Then you know, excuse me, then you know it's safe to come back on and you won't hear that crinkly crackly sound. All right, so we got drills. Whoa. So first thing I'm going to look for is to see if these are DNC coated. Yes, these are. These have DNC codes on them. Excellent. So we're just going to flip this upside down and take a look at some of these really beautiful colors. So again, I'm going to pause the camera. I'm going to zoom you guys down so that you can see the drills a little bit better. We'll be right back. All right, so we're back again, and let's take a look at some of these colors here. So we've got some white, some really beautiful light blue. Looks like someone got scrunched there. Some light blue. Ooh, look. The neighbors came over to play because you've got some pink ones in here, and I think they belong over here. This guy got crunched. Yeah, some of these guys came over here. Some light blue grayish colors, and then some more blue, really pretty. And then we've got, ooh, look at this dark, dark purple. Oh, that is gorgeous. Yes. You got your purples, love my purples. And then we all know what this is. It's either 310 or 939. Let's take a look. Nope, it's 310. So we got 1, 2, 3 bags of 310. Ooh, look at the, oh, see, this is the reason why I picked this picture out, because I love me some purple. It's beautiful. Dark purple, lavender. We got some tan here, some lime green. Some more blues. I bet this is 823. Yep, 823. Ooh, dark green. That's pretty. A lighter green, some olive green, some dark mint green. That we've got a mint green here. Lots of greens, beautiful greens, and then blues. Beautiful colors. Beautiful, beautiful. So Let's check this out. We're going to look at if any color is going to be a problem, it's going to be the 310s. So we're going to check out these 310s. And see how their squares look. Now I'm really picky when it comes to my squares. I just have had such a bad year with squares this last year, and I'm telling you, I've never seen so many garbage drills in my entire life this last year when it comes to squares. These look really nice. I don't see any nubs. I don't see any jagged edges. I don't see any crescent moon cutouts. Wow, these look nice. Those are nice squares. So I'm going to pour out just a little bit more because I want to see the back ends of these and see if we can see anything else. Again, I do see a few dimples in some of these drills, but nothing that I'm concerned about. The drills look the same size. They don't look odd shaped or deformed. These are really nice squares. Wow. Okay, I'm gonna bring them up to you again. Those are nice squares, guys. As I said before, this last year, squares have just been horrible, and it doesn't matter where you go or where you got them from. I have run into so many horrible square drills this last year, and these drills are nice. I'm really impressed. I'm really impressed. That's one of the reasons why I've been staying away from paintings with square drills. But these look really nice. So let's put this off to the side. Excuse me. Oops. I don't want to, oh, you know what? I don't have to worry about that because they're different colors. Let's get these in the tray. Very nice drills. I'm impressed. All right, so let's turn this guy over again, and we're going to measure this one to see if it is true to size. Oops, sorry about that. Again, this should be a 30 by 40, and if we go the entire canvas, it is a 40 by 31. The drill area is actually 35 by 25. So again, they measure their canvas, the entire canvas, not the drill area, which still isn't that bad. It's a very pretty picture. I'm just going to get the glare out here and take a look at those feathers. Woohoo! Very nice picture. I'm very pleased. My first impression with this painting is a couple of things. It's going to be very pretty when it's done. I'm going to zoom the camera out. I am so sorry, guys. Hold on. Should have thought about that, but here we go. There we go. So I've got a couple of concerns with this one, and one is the size. Is it going to bring out enough detail for this painting? And the only way we're going to know for sure is to actually work it up. I don't see any training I don't see any training wheels on the one that is around, which is nice. And this one here does not have a grid system to it, which is also very nice. The schematic and The schematic is perfect size. It's not too big. It's not too small. The only other concern I have is with the 4s. They just look like sticks. They don't look like 4s to me. But that could be because I'm not wearing my magnifiers. And the other thing that I'm concerned about, as I said before, and I'm probably repeating myself, so if I am, I'm so sorry, but it's the size. I'm really concerned that the size is too small. But you know what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and work this one up, and it shouldn't take me too long to get this one put together and then show you the results. I really do like the fact that the painting is poured glue, and I can't rave over enough. I can't rave enough over those drills. Holy smokes. Anyway, guys, like I said, I'm sorry, I'm repeating myself. Again, I will have the website linked down below if you're interested in taking a look at their store. As I said, they have lots of gorgeous paintings. They have notebooks, bookmarks. I believe they have the lamps, and they also have crystal paintings, as well as they have these interesting boxes. I might have to buy one. But again, check them out, guys. See what you think. My first impression, as I said, for both of them, I really like the big one. Actually, this one here, I really do like. Oops. It's going to be a very fun painting to put together. The only problem, or the only issue that I can see with this one is the T's and the F's. Other than that, this painting is going to be a blast to put together. And yes, I will be blinging this one out. And then you've got this one here, that the only concern that I have with this one is it's too small. It may not pull out enough detail, and the 4s. Other than that, really beautiful. It's a very pretty print, and yeah. So by saying that, everyone, I'm going to go ahead and end the video because I'm just going to continue to repeat myself, and I'm so sorry. So if you like the video, please let me know by giving me that thumbs up. I would greatly appreciate it. Also, if you're new to the channel, a big howdy and welcome. If you like what you see and you like what you heard, I hope you'll consider subscribing to the channel. If you do decide to subscribe, please don't forget to hit the bell that is right next door to that subscribe button. That bell will let you know when I've uploaded my next video. So everyone, by saying that, if it is morning for you, have a very pleasant morning. If it's afternoon for you, have an excellent rest of your afternoon. And if it's evening for you, have a very relaxing evening. Again, my name's Jene. Thank you for spending some time with me today on the review. We'll talk again real soon. Take care, everyone. Bye for now.